who has also worked on a number of murder cases, can join us now. And thank you very much indeed for being with us. Well, tell us about the Menendez case. What are your feelings about that? And how do they compare in a way? I mean, the fact they were made into a Netflix hit TV series.
So first and foremost, I think the Menendez brothers have paid a significant debt to society. They served around 30 years already. And there's a lot of mitigating factors here that weren't at play when the case was originally brought to trial. Evidence has surfaced recently that they were in fact sexually abused. And the science behind abuse of minors has changed and evolved over the years. And so has judges' abilities to allow that evidence to be introduced at trial. So I think that's a really important factor here. And second, you have the entire family almost unified approach to this. They're supporting the two brothers. They believe that they were sexually abused, and they believe that they should be resentenced. And the only way that they would ever be eligible for parole is if they are resentenced. So it's really up to the judge's good grace at this time.
As I mentioned, you were depicted in a drama about that other legal case. What impact do you think does the fact these have been televised make? Does it heighten the sort of the calls for a change in the sentencing?
Absolutely. The power of Netflix or other media providers to reach an audience is tremendous. And by them broadcasting the Menendez story worldwide, it's brought renewed attention to the case. And if, in fact, they were sexually abused, and if, in fact, that was a relevant factor that was kept out of the trial, certainly the district attorney's office should take that into consideration. And if it wasn't for the television studios behind this and the movie studios behind this, I don't know if this would be on the forefront of the district attorney's priorities. Really, that's the benefit of the true crime rush that's going on now, is that all of these stories are being revisited and people are really interested. And you see this throughout the world at this point.
And just briefly, also changed attitudes, would you say, in terms of sexual abuse?
Absolutely. Time changes. How science looks at a certain situation changes. Juries change. Judges change. So part of the criminal justice world is it has to evolve. It has to keep getting better and better. Think about all the areas of law where the laws have changed, from transgender rights to marijuana to sexual abuse. Some of these things weren't so relevant 30 years ago and weren't so paramount in someone's consideration. A jury today looking at two brothers who were sexually abused is not the same as a jury 30 years ago looking at two brothers who were sexually abused. And that's really important. And I think the DA's office has done a tremendous job coming forward and addressing this issue. And that's the right thing to do.
Todd, very good to talk to you. Thank you very much indeed.